the targeting of Palestinians as a group, the life-threatening conditions imposed on them through warfare and restrictions on humanitarian aid have resulted in physical destruction, massive loss of life, and are not only violations of international law, but also have all the characteristics of genocide. The UN Committee report, 27 pages with more than 200 footnotes, used to back up its findings.
So with this report today, it is damning. It is a damning indictment of what Israel is doing in Gaza.
Israel has created a lethal mix of crisis that will inflict harm on generations of Palestinians to come, the report states. A spokesperson reaffirmed Secretary General Antonio Guterres does not think it's his place to use the word genocide.
People can argue that he should use different words and different terminology and stronger words or weaker words, but I think he's been very clear in calling out the violations of law, of international humanitarian law that we have repeatedly seen.
The report listed a number of recommendations for member states to stop Israel's violations of international law. It calls for nationals, including those with dual Israeli citizenship, involved in settler violence or violations in Gaza to be held accountable. It recommends that companies which are complicit in violations of international law in the occupied Palestinian territories bear full accountability for their actions that enables Israel's onslaught. It also recommends investors ensure that their funding in Israel does not prolong the occupation of Palestinian land. The committee's report will be presented on Monday to the 79th session of the UN General Assembly. It's at that point we expect to hear more reaction from member states, especially about the report's recommendations. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera at the United Nations in New York.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.